Hey, welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? I don't know how you stumbled upon this channel, but thank you for stopping by, and I hope you're going to watch the rest of this video. I'm going to teach you how to plot a land on CAD. To plot a land on CAD, you need the points, the lines, and the technical description of the land. So right below me, as you can see, I have this very basic imaginary land that I made up. Now we have 4 points for this land. Point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4. And we have 4 lines. Line 1 to 2, line 2 to 3, line 3 to 4, and line 4 to 1. Okay, so you can't really see what I'm typing, but I'll just have to dictate it to you guys so you know what I'm typing. Now you can use two kinds of commands to actually set up the lot. You can use the line command, which means that every time you make a line, each one will be its own segment. Or you can use the polyline command, which means that every time you make a line, each line will be part of one whole line. Okay, so to start off, I usually use the polyline command because I find it more effective. So I'm gonna type in PL and then enter, which is polyline command. And if you want to put it in the center of the X and Y axes, the axis, uh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type 0, 0, enter. So this is the center of the plane, the Cartesian plane, I believe it's called. I forgot, but it's the center of the X and Y axis. So, or it's where X and Y intersect. That's where it's at. 0, 0. And we're going to type in the first line, which is going to be 5 meters north, 45 degrees, 0 minutes east. So my setup in CAD is in millimeters. So I'm going to type in 5,000. And then I'm going to type in the at symbol, or I'm sorry, I'm going to type in the less than symbol, or we're going to call it the angle symbol. So less than north 45 degrees, so N45D. So N stands for north, 45 is the amount of degrees it's going to turn. D stands for degrees, and then 0 apostrophe. So apostrophe stands for minutes, and if you use quotation marks, that stands for seconds. So N45, D 0 apostrophe, and the secondary direction is east. So now we have our first line right there. So next we have another line. So we're going to type in the at symbol again, and this one is at 10 meters, so 10,000 millimeters. 2, 3. We're going to use the angle symbol again. S45 D 0 apostrophe east. E, letter E. There. So that's our second line. For the next line, we're going to do the same process. A 5. So we have here 5 meters. 5, 1, 2, 3, 5,000 millimeters. Then we're going to use the angle symbol again. South 45, S45D 0 apostrophe west. So W. And then for the final line, what we can do in order to make the shape one whole shape is we can use the close button. So here, since it goes 4 to 1, we're going to just connect it by pressing the letter C and then enter, which only works for the polyline command. If you use the line command, you have to actually type in the coordinates in order to get it in. The reason I use the close command is because it keeps the whole shape, it keeps all of the lines connected, so it's one closed shape. If we were to do this differently, like if we were to, let's do that one more time, polyline. So you don't have to start at 0, 0. If you click anywhere on the screen after typing in polyline, like if I'm going to click here, that's where the first point will be. So if we start here and we're going to type 5,000 angle sign north 45 degrees 0 minutes east. Okay, and then we're going to type again at symbol 10,000 millimeters, angle symbol south 45 degrees 0 minutes east at 5,000 millimeters, angle symbol S 45 degrees 0 minutes west. And once again, this time instead of pressing close, we are going to type it out, which is going to be at 10,000 millimeters, angle symbol, north 45 degrees, 0 minutes west. So I typed it out this time. And to end the command, I'm just going to press enter, or you can also press escape. So if I click here, I can still drag both items, right? But it's not going to be the same, because if I were to drag it here, you'll see that I can only drag that line. So let's undo. Whereas if I did the same thing here, it drags the whole thing because it's one solid shape. Now, if you want all lines to be separated, you can just press X, which stands for explode. So X, enter, and then each line will be its own segment, as if you use the line command. Now, for the final lesson here, we don't actually have to use this this particular method, because if you're pretty good at math, which I'm not really that good, you can actually use the polyline command. So we'll start polyline, we'll pick a point on the plane, and we're gonna say that we want 5,000 meters. So 5,000, then angle, and then you just have to type the angle going counterclockwise from the x-axis on the right side of the screen. Okay, so if we're starting, this is the right side of the plane of the working drawing sheet, right? So that means 45 degrees will be going this way. So we're gonna put in here at 5,000, and then we're gonna put the angle symbol 45 there, first line. And then we're gonna use at 10,000, angle symbol. So in this way, we know that it's going to be negative. We can also use the minus symbol, which will make it negative 45 degrees, or we can actually compute it ourselves. So we know that this will be 90, 180. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at math. 180, 270, 270, 315. So we'll put 315 degrees there. See, no problem. And then we're going to say at symbol again, 5,000 millimeters. Angle symbol, we're going to do the math again. So 90, 90, 180, 180 plus 45 equals, oh gosh, 225 degrees. And finally, the last line, at 10,000, and we're going to say angle symbol 135 degrees. Or you can also press close again to make sure that it's one solid object. So we can undo that, press close. Keep in mind that you can also use the minus symbol. So as you can see, we went up 45 degrees. Then we can also go back negative 45 degrees, then negative 135, so forth, so forth. And that'll do it for this lesson. I hope it helped you learn how to plot lines or plot a land in CAD. CAD isn't really my strongest software. Isn't really my strongest drafting software something. But at least now we know how it's done. Anyway, I hope we can always better ourselves. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.